Critical commentary on Sense and Sensibility deals with the terms referred to in the title, Sense versus Sensibility. Austen wrote the first draft of Eleanor and Marianne, later retitled Sense and Sensibility, in 1795 when she was about 19 years old. Some critics have concluded that Austen advocated a woman's sense, not sensibility, while others argued that Austen advocated possessing neither one nor the other, but a balance between the two. Critics say that Austen moves between actual and hypothetical language, private desire, public voice, and objective narration. Critics have commented on the novel's position within feminist and gender studies. One critic finds the novel to be the most anti-feminist of all of Austen's novels. They discuss that female authority and power are very minor in this novel. Other critics argue that with the creation of the character Eleanor, the strong-willed, confident, and intelligent young woman signals Austen's attempt to reshape ideas about gender throughout her novel. The ending of the novel does, however, join the themes of sense and sensibility by having the sensible sister marry her true love after obstacles to their marriage, while the emotional sister finds happiness with the man she did not initially love. The novel displays Austen's subtle irony with satire and comic relief as well. The opening line of Austen's Pride and Prejudice states, "It is a truth universally acknowledged that a single man in possession of good fortune must be in want of a wife." Austen actually meant that a single woman in the late 18th and early 19th centuries was in want of a man with a good fortune. In Sense and Sensibility, Willoughby married for purely economic reasons. Willoughby was in love with Marianne but decided to marry a woman with a stable economic background. Willoughby's choice to marry for money instead of love highlighted the plight of poor women during this time by showing how difficult it was for them to find husbands. In addition to financial pressures, there were severe restrictions, laws, and customs of 18th and 19th century England placed on women. This made women look at marriage as a means of stability and made women even more dependent on men. Inheritance is the practice of passing on property, titles, debts, and obligations upon the death of an individual. Inheritance laws entailed a family's inheritance to a male heir, always making it difficult for women to gain or maintain their benefits. Since women were deprived of the freedom to earn or inherit money, marriage was their safety from a life of poverty. Due to the confinement society placed on women, Jane Austen's heroines, such as Eleanor, looked to different activities, not only for personal enjoyment but also for freedom. For instance, Austen's character Marianne spends her time playing the piano, by reading poetry, and by taking long walks. According to literary critics, country walking was Austen's principal symbol of freedom for women, because during the late 18th and early 19th centuries, society prohibited young ladies from walking alone. Jane Austen's voice was not lost among the others in her society. She spoke loud and clear in the outcome of her stories because, despite the existing female condition, her female characters overcame society's barriers by marrying for love instead of money, by expressing their true selves and asserting the small amount of freedom they were allowed. Jane Austen included what she considered to be essential to living a happy and fulfilling life as a woman, all of these which are relevant to women today.